evening. You know, we always give you a voice to talk right here on 90.3 Voice of the People FM. Good evening to you and welcome to Evening Rush. My name is Precious A and I'm excited, super excited. Welcome to Evening Rush on 90.3 Voice of the People. So I'm here to bring you up to speed in all of the gist and gossips that have been happening in town. We don't do gossip. We look at politics, we look at governance, we look at, everything that affects you and I, security, human angle stories. That's what we look at on the show. And today on the show, guess what we'll be talking about? All right, on the show this evening, I probably have to be quoting verbatim so it doesn't sound like my own story. So, PDP accuses the vice presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress as the founder of Bokoharam. Meanwhile, someone, an APC chieftain, did reply and say PDP created Bokoharam, but APC defeated them, or APC and Shettima defeated them. That's the topic we'll be looking at today. Plus, 39 children kidnapped in Katsina State, the home state of the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And the bandits are requesting for a ransom of 40 million naira for them to be released. Interesting, right? So the show is open. You know how we run it usually. The phone lines are open. We'd like to hear your thoughts and reaction on all of the stories. I'm trying my best to get people from both parties to hear from them exactly, but I'll try to link them up in the course of the show. But at the meantime, let's give some flesh to this discussion, shall we? So, in the news, the People's Democratic Party (PDP) has alleged that the vice presidential candidate of the ruling All Progressive Congress, Kashim Shettima, is a grand commander of bandits, the criminal elements unleashing terror across the country. Now, in a statement by a spokesperson of the PDP Presidential Campaign Management Committee, talking about Senator Dino Melaye, he further alleged that Shettima was aiming at establishing an office for the Boko Haram terrorists at the presidential villa if the APC president or presidential candidate wins the election in 2023. That's some huge accusation there. So, overwhelmed by the conviviality of a civil atmosphere, Kashim Shettima, the Grand Commander, this is me quoting Dino Melaye now, please. These are not my words in any way. So the Grand Commander of Bandits and the running mate of the presidential candidates of the All Progressive Congress, APC, who has gathered enough funds from his field soldiers to be so intoxicated to engage in verbal that is only permissible in Sambisa Forest. Now, this statement, you have to go read it up. I'm actually reading this live from Daily Post newspaper, so you can go check it out yourself. It's such a huge accusation that I may not be able to voice out totally. So, yes, that's what it is. So, Shettima and the APC presidential candidate Bola Ahmed Tinubu in Lagos on Tuesday questioned Atiku's capacity to unite the country, with Shettima particularly promising to end the former vice president's political career in 2023. So, in a statement signed by Dele Momodu, who's the Director of Strategic Communications of the National Campaign Management Committee of the People's Democratic Party Campaign Council, said the party urged Shettima to take a closer look at his party before picking holes in whatever might be going wrong rather in the PDP. So you recall that some of the parties had made some sort of statement or so about the other. So the thing is, are we still dealing with issue-based campaign, or we're dealing with campaign of throwing jabs on each other? That's a big question this evening. So considering these huge accusations pumping around, what are we really dealing with in this election? Are we being distracted by all of these jabs being thrown left, right, and center? Or we should actually deal with issues, how the pain and sufferings of Nigerians will be alleviated, will be handled, will be tackled. Should that be what we'll be talking about? I'll try my best to get someone from both parties to share their thoughts on this discussion. But let me kindly, open up the matter even further. Take the other story, the other side of the story very quickly, so to create for the purpose of creating a proper balance to this conversation. So in another development, a chieftain of the All Progressive Congress, APC, chieftain Adamu Garba, has accused the past government of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, of creating Boko Haram. So Garba, in a series of tweets, he likes Twitter a lot, apart from his other, social media app he created. In a tweet on his social media app page, Twitter, claimed that APC government has defeated and decimated the insurgents, right? He also credited the APC presidential running mate, Kashim Shettima, for playing a key role in the defeat of Boko Haram. So Garba tweeted, let's read his tweet now that is quoting him word for word, says, Boko Haram was created by the PDP government, but has been decimated, defeated, rooted, and eliminated by the APC government. One of the strongest assets in the destruction of Boko Haram is our incoming Vice President, Kashim Shettima. But some people can't bear it because Boko Haram is their only manifesto. Once Boko Haram is no longer there, they have nothing to tell Nigerians and nothing to do. Hence, the reason why they can't stand the absence of Boko Haram. This is what Adamu Garba tweeted. Reading further on what Dino Melaye said. Let me go further. Now, quoting him very verbatim, he went on to say that, okay. So he said he has been in a footage where he was exciting a rented crowd with whimsical pot shots at his Excellency Atiku Abubakar. It was the same hallucination that made Shettima to have defined an illusory presidency where he would create an office for Boko Haram in the villa, with him in charge of the security of our precious Nigeria. Now, the emergence of the guerrillas interpret and indecorous Shettima is another manifestation of the failure of the ruling party. And after weeks of shilly-shally to fill the slot of a running mate, ultimately settled for a rustic jejune, whose concept of a suit is a sartorial equivalent of barbariga. You see this big grammar, you need a dictionary. APC vice presidential candidate of founding Boko Haram. Whilst Adamu Garba, who's a chieftain of APC, also did accuse the PDP of creating Boko Haram. But the APC, through Kashim Shettima, was able to defeat them. What do you make of this conversation? It's quite a huge one. I'm trying my best to see if I can get the spokesperson for the APC, Barrister Festus Keyamo, to hear his thoughts on this. I tried to reach out to him, but I can't get through. I'm hoping that I do get through and I can reach out to him so I can hear his, take his reaction on the story. But in the meantime, I'd also like to call on someone from the PDP to quickly jump on this conversation. Let's even know. Let's hear that they said this by themselves. And also let you know that phone lines are open. I'd like to hear your thoughts and reaction on this conversation. Is 080-0700-903-903. And that's the conversation we're having today. One of our conversations. We'll take the other conversation in the course of the show.
Rush with Pressures. Let me bring you a reminder of hot topical conversations of the day. even state investors. And so that's what you're saying. You've not funded those on ground.
Critical analysis of hot and trending topics on Hot Topics.
That's enough for a responsible government to take appropriate action.
Politics.
If every president, every governor, every minister, every commissioner took his job seriously, this country would not be where it is.
Economy.
We're not growing in terms of what's happening with the economy.
Lifestyle. Human angle.
Put the government on notice.
And sometimes the unusual. Evening Rush with Precious. Monday to Friday, 6:15 p.m. to 9 p.m. 90.3 Voice of the People FM, Lagos. Now,
you have a voice.
Yes, you do have a voice. This is 90.3 Voice of the People FM. My phone lines are already buzzing. 0700 903 903 903. PDP accuses Kazim Shettima, the vice presidential candidate of the APC, of founding Boko Haram, while the APC in turn accused the PDP of creating Boko Haram during their tenure. Let's get to hear your thoughts on reality. Hello, good evening.
How are you, my sister?
Hello, good evening, my brother. What's your name and where are you calling from?
You have Ambassador Musba here calling you from Mushi.
Okay, Ambassador Musba, you're welcome.
Yeah. I need everybody to challenge me that PDP did not create Boko Haram.
Okay, so you go with the party that says PDP actually
I believe PDP created Boko Haram. I will explain to you. Let them defend this. Let the PDP come and defend this. When Chibok girl was kidnapped, former President Goodluck was giving out his daughter in marriage. They spent a lot of money. They didn't believe, he never believed that this Chibok girl was kidnapped. It took almost 3 to 4 weeks before he now. He didn't believe. It's a record. So all of them, they are dancing when Chibok girl was kidnapped. And moreover, let them call Dazuke, former chief of security officer, and Olisametu, Dr. C, all of them, many like that, who share money to buy ammunition to fight Boko Haram.
You cannot say that. You cannot share.
No, it's a record. No, move it. Move it now. They're taking to court to report the money. It's a record. It's a record. It's a how the paper can tell you, move it now. They will share how many share the money for Boko Haram. They're still in court. They need to report the money. They're still report the money now. It's there. So this is not that I say, that's not that speculation at all. It's on paper. They are still reporting the money. Even Olufalaye was there. Yes, they share the money. For political, it's not just what I say. This is not whether I'm just speculating or it's on paper, it's on the news at that time. You can Google give you the money. That's why the Google said that they did over 400 million. They share the money.
Thank you.
So, not I'm just speculating. My name is very important to me. I can say this anytime, any day.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your thoughts. All right, my phone lines are still open. 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call. And the discussion this evening is the PDP accusing the vice presidential candidate of the APC of funding Boko Haram, of founding Boko Haram, whilst the APC in turn, through Garba Shehu, accuses the PDP of creating Boko Haram. How do we go, or where do we go from here? Hello, good evening. Yes, good evening, please. Your voice is very low. Can you help me speak up a bit?
Hello.
Yes, go ahead. What's your name and where are you calling from? Your line is very faint, sir. I can barely hear you.
My name is Julius.
Your name is Julius. Okay, your audio is quite bad. Please do well to call me back. Phone line still remains 0700 903 903 903. By the way, you can also reach out to me on WhatsApp on 0700 903 9039. 0700 903 9039. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening. My name is Philip.
Mr. Philip.
Yeah, I'm calling from Lagos.
Mr. Philip, you're welcome. Go ahead.
Thank you. Talking about taking Boko Haram.
Help me turn up the volume. Please.
Okay, talking about taking Boko Haram in Nigeria.
Mm. Hello? 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 All right, I lost you. Apologies for that. Do well to call me back. It's 0700 903 903 903. By the way, we're streaming live on a YouTube page at Voice of the People FM, so you can quickly rush to jumping on that streaming, right? Voice of the People FM right there on YouTube. So let's get to hear your thought and reaction on this conversation. The People's Democratic Party, through Dino Melaye, and of course through Mr. Momodu, has come to have accused the APC's vice presidential candidate of founding Boko Haram, whilst the APC, through the one of their chieftains, Garba Shehu, Adamu Garba rather.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening, sir. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Taiwo. I'm calling from Sobodo.
Taiwo, you're welcome.
To say something about the issue of these people that protect Boko Haram. Sometimes we Nigerians we like to play prank around ourselves. Somebody called was saying that the people that created Boko Haram. What about the one that created by Alimod Sherif and this Shettima? Those days, the money for the arm that he was talking about, that money was the money that wanted to use to buy ammunition for the soldiers to fight Boko Haram. That is what happened. That money they share it too. But that money is not for Boko Haram to buy arms for Boko Haram. So people should stop giving false information to people on air because of maybe they belong to one party or the other. So please people should stop telling lies to people. That money was the money that was supposed to be used to buy arms for the soldiers to fight Boko Haram, but they share it within themselves. If that man should get information more better. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So I like the fact that it's good to put out a disclaimer that you're totally entitled to your opinion. We just give you a voice to talk, as long as you watch your words and don't say things that will incite, the nation, and don't say anything, don't use abusive or insulting words. That's fine, right? We're here to just, give you a platform to talk and air your thoughts, but please just mind your language. So my phone lines are still open. 0700 903 903 903.
Let's go and find out very well. Alimod Sherif was among people who created Boko Haram. Those people, they should go and find out very well.
All right, thank you. You're totally entitled to your opinion. All right, so 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call. 0700 903 903 903. I'm due for a break in 2 minutes. When I come back, I'll be speaking with the spokesperson or the presidential consultants to the People's Democratic Party's candidate, that is Atiku Abubakar's candidacy. That is after the break I'll take in a few seconds. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Good evening, can you hear me? Oh, I do wish you can hear me. Hello, good evening, can you hear me? All right, this is Voice of the People FM 90.3. My name is Precious Enyi. The show is The Evening Rush, and we are looking at this evening on the accusation and counter-accusation by the PDP to the APC and from APC to the PDP. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Yes, good evening to you. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yeah,
Let me turn down the volume on your radio set, sir, please.
Yeah, I've done that.
Thank you so much. Go ahead. Good evening.
Okay, concerning the who created Boko Haram and all that, you see, Nigerians are getting tired of all the accusation of our politicians once it gets to election period. I can be able to tell you that for the past years, APC have been complaining, laying emphasis that the PDP was the problem of Nigeria for 16 years. And this matter has not come up before. So it's just coming up now that APC is accusing PDP being the people that created Boko Haram. I think to me it's just a mere accusation. Perhaps if they have created it, what is their responsibility towards that? Is there really more that feel that the Boko Haram is not what they will use as a tool they will use against the Nigerians? What stop them? What stop them from making sure that Boko Haram become a story. So all these things they are claiming and talking about, all this is just, I look at it as a cock and bull story. I don't care who created what. I don't care who claimed to sponsor. But the responsibility of the Nigerian government is to give security to life and property of the citizens. So all this accusation is meaningless to me. So as the government is on board, what is their responsibility to Nigerian citizens? So that is my point. That is my question.
Thank you.
They should have made sure what if Boko Haram was created by APC, sorry, by PDP. The APC government, if they are not romancing with them, why don't put a stop to it? You understand? So,
but
not because
their chieftain have come to say that they've actually decimated Boko Haram, that they finished them, that though the PDP created them, but that they have, conquered Boko Haram.
Do you believe that?
It's in the statement I read.
Do you believe that?
What you believe. It's what you believe. I'm not supposed to say you have an opinion. So, I'm here to just do my job.
Okay. Personally, I don't believe that.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I don't.
Thank you. I do appreciate it because I'm due for a break now. Thank you so much. Right, it is 90.3 Voice of the People FM. Of course, it is still the evening rush here. We are looking at the conversation of the buzzwords between APC and PDP to APC, right? On who is the founder of Boko Haram and then who created Boko Haram. That's the conversation this evening. I'm due for a break. I'll be right back and I'll have a conversation with one of the chieftains of the People's Democratic Party after this break. Stay with us. 90.3 Voice of the People FM, and this is Evening Rush. My name is Precious Amy. I'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, the young legend is back. Your favorite comedian's favorite comedian, SLK, is back. Oh yes, Lagos is about to laugh again as ace comedian SLK films yet another iconic stand-up comedy special called Teetotaler. Yeah, you heard me. Me too, I'm just hearing the word for the first time. On Sunday, the 6th of November, at the prestigious Shell Hall, Musan Center, Onikon, Lagos. Time is 6 p.m. No red carpet. Tickets, 10,000 naira flat. No table. All of us are no table people. See what I did there? Tickets available online at allevents.ng. You can also get tickets at Johnny Rockets VI and at all Fruity Life stores in Lagos. If you miss this show, it will pay you. Omoribi Custard, you are not a bastard. Look at you. Teetotaler is supported by Dano Milk, Fruity Life Parfait, and Just Branded, and packaged by iPlan Wonders.
And VOP 90.
This Lagos must work for all of us. Everybody down
Oh yes, Lagos people. Papa, mama, sister, brother, auntie, plus including uncle them. Better don't land for Lagos State gidigba. Money will be for Lagos State. Then go use them for Lagos State. Wella, no more Baba Sope. Then no go chop Lagos State money. Nobody go pocket Lagos State. Then go take and build Lagos State. Build road, build hospital, build houses. And now only one man fit do this job. His name na Abdulaziz Olajide Adediran Jando. He can't carry one obonge person as the deputy governor. Her name na Funke Akindele. My people, what do we wait for? Make we vote for light. Vote for change. No be the kind change where they vote before. This one na the original change. How Amumu don't do. Pay the pay.
Everybody This is your number one radio station at VOP 90.3 FM.
90.3 Voice of the People FM. Yes, this is Evening Russia. My name is Precious Amy. In the conversation this evening, PDP accuses the vice presidential candidate of the Peoples of the APC of being the founder of Boko Haram. And as a matter of fact, Dino Melaye, one of the chieftains and spokesperson to the PDP or the PDP presidential campaign team, did accuse the APC of planning to create or planning to create an office or planning an office if should they the APC win the presidential election in 2023. Whereas the APC also have responded to the PDP by saying that hello through Garba Shehu, by the way, chieftain of the APC. Hello PDP, you created Boko Haram, and we the APC have tried to ensure that we decimate them, we deal with them, and we handle them in Boko Haram. That is the conversation this evening. Should we be having an issue-based politics, or politics where we would have just to be, we'll be throwing jabs at each other, anyhow? That's actually the conversation we're having this evening. My phone lines are open. 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call me with. To the People's Democratic Party candidate, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, to join me. I'd like to hear the PDP thoughts on this conversation. I don't know if he's with me on the phone already. Good evening, Dr. Don Pedro Obaseki. Good evening. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Good evening. All right. Good evening,
Precious.
Good evening, Dr. Don Pedro.
Yes. Good evening, man.
Good evening, sir. Welcome to Voice of the People FM. Very big thank you for joining us this evening.
Thank you.
So there's been accusation and counter-accusation. Accusation by Dino Melaye, Dele Momodu of the vice presidential candidate of the APC being the founder of Boko Haram, and even planning an office for Boko Haram in the presidential villa should the APC win the presidential election in 2023. There's also been an accusation by the APC that actually, in the real sense, that the PDP did found or create Boko Haram, but the APC have helped to decimate it. I'd like to hear your reaction on this, sir.
You see, when you are a serial liar or a pathological liar, you create a lie, you live the lie, you believe the lie, and the lie becomes a new truth for you. How can PDP have created Boko Haram when Boko Haram was what they used in fighting the PDP out of power? Everybody in Nigeria, we are not a race with short memories. We all know what went down. Let me just tell you this. This is a lawyer. I will not make works I can't defend, but this is the evidence that we must remember that the governor, during Jonathan's fight against Boko Haram of declaring a state of emergency, the governor who provided refuge for Boko Haram was Shettima. He was the governor in 2011, precisely on the 25th of December 2011, and when Kabir Sokoto, whose real name is Kabir Umar, Abubakar Umar, Kabir Umar Diko, bombed the Mandala Church, St. Teresa Catholic Church in Mandala, where almost 40-something people died in Niger State. We remember that when he was arrested and escorted by Zachary Biu, I remember it clearly. He escaped and ran to refuge in the Borno liaison house of Shettima, who was governor of Borno State. And when he was arrested, rearrested and bombed out, Shettima came out to shield people like Shettima, like Kabiru Sokoto. We remember clearly. I remember his exact words I think it was December 31st. The governor of Sokoto State, who had been sworn in the year before, Kazim Shettima, insisted
would that be Borno State now? People
like Kabir Sokoto should be granted amnesty. What do all this point to? That you now have what I was describing in the PDP statement as the grand commander of bandits coming to tell Nigerians that they will stop insecurity when they are voted in. When the APC will stop insecurity once they are voted in 6 months. Meanwhile, they have 6 months and 3 weeks left for their government. Why don't they start now? What you see is just a band of lies and to continue to hoodwink Nigerians, and those guys cannot stand anymore. That is it. I'm just giving you historical basis of why Kazim Shettima should be held responsible. If I remember clearly.
Okay, let me let you land.
Yeah, go ahead.
I would like to let you land.
I'm ready.
Okay, because I was going to ask that shouldn't we be having these jabs on each other?
No, do you know the genesis of this place? The genesis of this is very simple. Less than 48 hours, 24 hours ago, Mr. Shettima, in his now customary garrulousness, decided to move away from issue basis and starting calling people names. He called Atiku Abubakar unprintable names. He called Peter Obi a pure water seller. It's true of us. Meanwhile, you are trying to create specks in other people's eyes when you have a mountain, a mountain full in your face. When you have a mountain mole in your face. So if we are to sit back and allow mental dwarfs, mental Lilliputians, Boko Haram sponsors, Boko Haram sympathizers, Boko Haram accommodators, Boko Haram warehousers, who have warehoused people like Kabir Sokoto, who was caught in his own house, but because he had immunity as governor. This is not, I'm not saying, I cannot forget the date in my head, because then I was the managing director of one of the big broadcast stations in this country. It was on the 25th of December 2011. The man who was responsible for that bastardly act, I know his full name, Kabir Umar Abubakar Diko, aka Kabir Sokoto, and Shettima, who was the sitting governor, who was asking for, in 2016, asking for amnesty for this same man, who just a few months ago was shown all over social media dining with Boko Haram terrorists, and he's the one coming to say this. So it is clear, and in that his own statement, he also said that in 6 months they will stop banditry. Meanwhile, they are still in government. It's like the case of Chichidodo, the Ghanaian bird that hates maggots and yet eats the maggots from that hates shit and yet eats the maggots from the same shit. Boko Haram was let loose on this nation during the time of Jonathan. In fact, I still remember the statement of Kazim Shettima in his swearing-in ceremony. I still remember the statement clearly. That was on the 29th of May 2015. And he declared that Jonathan in fighting Boko Haram was a hostile federal government that saw the insurgency from the most perverted, narrow, let me use his word, that he was seeing the insurgency of Boko Haram from the most perverted, narrow, and irresponsible prism. Unquote. Kazim Shettima, and now a Boko Haram mega sympathizer, a non-Boko Haram mega appealer, a non-celebrated Boko Haram. Nobody's going to say he's giving guns to Boko Haram, but all the facts point to him. It's now going to be Is it not funny that on the day Kuje prison is broken into and all the Boko Haram people released, the very next morning Shettima is announced as the vice president candidate of the APC? Is in my place where I come from. We say a wish cried last night, baby died this morning. Now the wish went cry last night. Now the baby went died this morning.
Thank you.
He is the one who is the Boko Haram sponsor. And in that statement, maybe their end game is to create a Boko Haram office in Aso Villa, and Nigerians, let me quote Obayago, say a cabodo rejectamenta to that.
That is actually what one of your people in the PDP, Senator Dino Melaye, had accused the vice presidential candidate, that he plans to open an office in the villa. You know,
I've just quoted his past statements now, which points to what Dino Melaye wrote about. Because we cannot now begin to forgo the history of what brought the man in the last 12 to 15 years has shown the propensity to make Boko Haram an integral part of the governing space of this country. Hence, he went on a binge to write to the federal government to create an amnesty for Boko Haram. He did not. I mean, how many governors have terrorists been found in their abodes apart from Shettima? How many? Can't we ask ourselves?
So moving forward, Dr. Don Pedro, are we looking forward to getting more of issue-based conversations and issue-based campaign instead of throwing these jabs and accusations and counter accusations?
I will quote Olarotimi. He said, when you when you pest others with pebbles, you are asking for rocks in return. When you stone me small, I will stone you back. You see, we have sworn to make this an issue-based campaign from day one. We are not the ones claiming any form of sectoral or agenda. Our manifesto have been in the public domain, and it is a contract. Hence, my principal, the Waziri Adamawa Atiku Abubakar, called it his covenant with Nigerians. And that article manifesto, every page of it is available. It is not plagiarized. It's not plagiarized like others are trying to plagiarize us now. All his ideas, even from go back as 2018 when he launched the true federalism movement, till now, or when he was calling for the privatization of places like the NNPC, which they are now doing now behind the sanctuary of locked doors, it is open. We are here for an issue-based campaign. We have never stoned anybody. We have never splashed them to turn the next cheek. Not now. And we truly believe that Nigerians from poverty, in the last 48 hours, the Nigerian man has become poorer by 200%. Only Friday, upper week, the parallel market, the dollar was 700 naira. Today, the dollar is hitting 900. Where on planet Earth has that happened? They are turning the naira into toilet paper money. We are bent on rescuing Nigeria in spite of the shenanigans of the APC, in spite of their mudslingings, in spite of their uncorroborated accusations, in spite of their creating lies in broad daylight, in spite of their trying to demonize a government where Atiku Abubakar was a part of, that saved Nigeria from the brink when we came in after the military era, and was able to in less than 15 years pay back the entire debts of this country to both the Paris and the London clubs, where the naira did not fall more than 50 naira in a period of 16 years, and now it has fallen from 197 when they took over on the parallel market to $900 today. It is even uncalculatable. The graph has gone crazy. Nigerians have to remember.
So Dr. Don Pedro, before I let you go, one would think that, I mean, the APC and the PDP are one of a kind, considering that most of the members of the APC, are part of the PDP, or one time or the other part of each party, So shouldn't we rather have that brotherhood, that's, issue or discussion based moving forward at each time, instead of, having a bit of an animosity?
First and foremost,
once a member of the APC.
The fact that one person was a member of one party at a particular time, believe it, just like almost every Nigerian voted in 2015 for the lie of the APC. Everybody could have fallen for those lies. You were there when if I get somebody selling me a dot check, won't I do a reversal? So if, for example, all Nigerians, are we not going to hold all Nigerians responsible that because they voted the APC in 2015, they must continue to vote the APC in 2023, and then ensure the decimation and death of their children, and increase the amount of and turn the country into the kidnapping capital of the world?
Thank you, Dr.
Just like
Pedro.
I am a Nigerian, Atiku Abubakar is a Nigerian, and they have all sworn. We have sworn to take this nation back from the APC, and they are bound of marauders. That is the truth. Are we suddenly unaware that it is not the PDP but the APC that lorded over the NSAS fracas? Are we not aware that those persons who were supposedly accused both on social media and real time of having engineered, including the sitting governor of Lagos State, have we forgotten? Are those people who died on 2010, 2020 going to be forgotten based on the dung heap and wish they were on the dung heap of our yesterday? The answer is no. The APC and the PDP are not the same. There is a clear product differentiation, and you can see it. It is replicated in your pay pocket. A bag of rice in market in Ogba, anywhere in Ajangbadi, Kokomaiko, is 50,000 naira. Meanwhile, our take-home pay has not increased by more than 10%.
Thank you, Don Pedro.
We are in trouble.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Don Pedro
God,
Vaseki. We do appreciate you
obliging.
obliging.
To bless you people.
Thank you. We appreciate you, Dr. Don Pedro Vaseki. All right, you did hear that. Thank you. Lagos, you heard that conversation, and that was the voice of Dr. Don Pedro Obaseki. He is the presidential media consultant to the People's Democratic Party presidential candidate, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, and you heard him respond to that accusation or the counter accusation by the APC that the PDP did create Bokoharam, but however the APC had helped to decimate it and fight them to a steal. That's what we're talking about. So yeah, well, you heard all that what has been said. Phone lines are open. I'd like to take your thoughts and reaction. It's 0700 903 903 903 0700 903 903 9.
Yeah, good evening.
A very good evening to you, sir. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Okay, my name is Peter. I'm calling from Ekoto.
Mr. Peter, you're welcome.
Yeah. I think this man that spoke last night has said it all. Every Nigerian, our eyes are open. You see, there is a lot of impunity by this very one of the president, Aisha Buhari. I like that woman because she always said the truth. I remember when a lot of things were going wrong. And after all, he shouted that Nigeria is a place. It's not my husband that is in control, that some people have hijacked the government. Everybody, if any Nigeria want to make this, they will just carry army and police block. They even do picking people who say something. So they say that they have to carry those in the Senate and make this man Senate rubber stamp. You see, what is happening to Nigeria today is by this group of gays. Okay, Shettima and the Tinubu, they come to media tickets. Everybody has been shouting that this Shettima is a Bokoharam apology. Yes, if you want to talk, everybody is afraid because if you talk, they can teach you, they can deal with you. I don't know Nigeria, I don't know where we're heading to. And when my mechanic says that Nigeria has something, so people say, why is we abusing Nigeria? And
we'll let it rest here. We'll let it rest here. Thank you.
A lot of things are going on wrong in Nigeria.
Thank you.
And we have to. And we have to be realistic.
Thank you.
There's no way judging God. If you continue to judge, continue not to speak out, it will go wrong.
I do appreciate your input. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's not as again, PDP and APC, they are not the same kind at all. They are quite different. If PDP has conscience, APC don't have conscience. Look at, okay, two crises of things. Nobody among them has bothered to say sorry that the girl is talking, that we are doing is working crisis. You say there is two borders, they don't care whether we are dying or not. It's too bad.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for your thoughts. On YouTube, you can reach us via WhatsApp on 0700 903 9039. So you may want to call us live on WhatsApp on 0700 903 9039. If you're watching from the diaspora or any part of the world, you can chime into this conversation. But if you are listening to us live from terrestrial, it's 0700 903 903 903. Hello, good evening.
Thank you, precious.
Mr. Darlington, always making me smile. Good evening.
Really?
Yes, you do.
We had a deal.
What's that deal?
I said you should remove the TON and call me the rest.
Okay. My mouth don't agree me. My mouth they pay me.
No, I will not tell anybody.
You're welcome.
It's okay. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Doing okay. Bringing you in Nigeria. So let's
your guest made my evening.
Oh wow.
Yes. These are the type of analysis I like. I like to present facts. And that is what is good for this issue. In fact, we have not been talking enough to this issue. Yeah, we have not been talking enough, seriously. I heard all he said about Atiku will be and all that. The whole language that man was using, I was saying myself, you mean these are people that want to rule Nigeria?
Okay, you mean the statements the APC vice presidential candidate?
Yes. Not only the vice, the principal himself. They are very wrong. I am sure you won't allow me to say those things here. You won't allow me to say it.
If it's there, you can quote them verbatim. If you're
those things they are saying, I cannot say them. Even with what I can. It's very, very wrong. He these people are very crude. Seriously, that's why it is said that you can't give what you don't have. These people are not refined. They are not refined. Their character and their statements says it all. And I don't know why Nigerians have been so docile. I'm telling you, we have given these people more than enough privilege. For APC to be thinking of ruling Nigeria again, either Muslim or Christian.
I'm having a distortion in this conversation. I think your
is okay now.
It should be fine because
is okay now.
It is now. It's better now.
Yes. So what you just said is a fact. So you know there's a proverb in Europe, but you know what he said?
What's that?
He said, "An able man knows himself." We want somebody to remind him so that you say you're insulting him.
Mr. Darlington, let's call it a day here. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you. Let's give room for other people to call in. I appreciate your reaction. Always, always. All right, phone lines are open. Lagos is 0700 903 903 903. In the conversation this evening, PDP accuses the vice presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress, APC, of being the founder of Bokoharam. In fact, Dino Melaye even further stated that, even the candidate plans to open an office in Aso Rock for Boko Haram if APC or their party wins the presidential election. And of course, trust the APC to have, redirected the jab by saying PDP created Boko Haram, but APC have defeated them. Or APC through Shettima defeated them. And the crux of all of this matter, or the conversation started from, stuffs, just like Darlington have said now, that the APC presidential candidate and his vice said things that they said during, one of their outings in Lagos State on Tuesday, and that is what gave birth to all of this back and forth jabs. And there's been quite a huge reaction about this conversation. I see you guys on YouTube. I'm coming to take your messages. Keep pouring your thoughts and reaction there on the chat session on the YouTube platform. I'll take them just after a few calls. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening, sir. What's your name and where are you calling?
My sister, I'm very happy with you for this analysis you have given us. I'm very happy. Thank you very much for your work.
So I didn't write any of the analysis. It's exactly what is in the room, what is in the news that I'm reading. I'm reading from Daily Post newspaper. I read from the Punch newspaper. I read from Sahara Reporters. I read from the Leadership newspaper. I am reading from all the newspapers. So none of this conversation is my personal opinion. It is exactly what both parties have said that I just did relay to you. My job is the job of a messenger, and I'm not sure a message kills a messenger, right? So that's it. They all said what they said. So I'm here to take your thoughts and reaction on them. Phone lines are still open. 0700 903 903 903. You can also do me a WhatsApp message on 0700 903 9039. I did try to get the spokesperson to the Presidential Campaign Council of the APC, Barrister Festus Keyamo, to hear his thoughts on this conversation, but I'm unable to, get his reaction. But as soon as I do, I'll let you in on it. Hello, good evening.
Hello, I'm back to the news now.
All right.
I'm back.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yes, this first question. Now, it's not I think it's former APC. You can't deny that. If you make any single statement concerning that, rather it turn it over. Fine. If PDP coming out to accuse the APC now, fine. But you should remember PDP that they make bag of rice 3,000 naira. He said that they left it 18,000. They left it 3,000. Go and check. When original number of block comes in, a bag of rice was 3,000 1999. Before they left, they say 18,000 fine. So who are just
asking? What? 18,000?
Yes, they left it 18,000.
Oh, wow.
But they left it 3,000.
Did you buy rice? Did you not buy rice in 2015 for 8,500? I did.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I did not just see that. But I just remember them that they left it 3,000.
And left it at 3,500.
That's about 3,000. Yes, it's 1999. When they left it 3,000. And we know how much dollar at that time. So before they are
so who's responsible for the price of dollar and all that at that time till now?
We should have them.
Okay.
We should have them. They cannot deny that. Look, what is the one?
What's your point exactly? Quickly make your point so I can let others in it.
What I'm the person? There's an old Zayoyo killed by Boko Haram in Kaduna. By this Boko Haram. Even forgotten. They almost bombed him. if APC at that time while the founder of Bokoharam, they want to attack me. So to me, PDP should just pack one side.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your thoughts and reaction. I do appreciate you. 0700 903 903 903. You can do me a WhatsApp message on 0700 903 9039. I see all of you, your thoughts and reaction on the chat session of the YouTube. Let's see if I can take a few of them. So Sydney Ibokwe says, Wike as minister told him to move the Chibok girls so they will write their exams in safe place due to security reasons. He refused. They will down. They will down in their wickedness. Maybe they will go down. That's what you meant to say. And then Pius Moye says, no room for APC and PDP. Enough is enough. I'd like to leave it at that. And he further went to say, P2B is your answer. Pius Moye, Atiku has been moving from one party to the other. And Midi Peace says, Midi Peace says, you are all the same. We want freedom. That's what Midi Peace says. And Pius Modi father says again, Buhari is a very nice man. All right. And he says, any Nigerian who will selfishly vote for any of these parties, APC, PDP, will suffer and Nigeria will happen to them. God forbid. And Valentine Favor, I see your message from the chat session on YouTube. Thank you so much. Can you help me turn up the volume on your radio set, please, so you don't burst our eardrums?
Yeah, good evening, my sister.
Good evening, sir. No, the volume on your radio set is high now. How can we be doing this now? You know the rule of this game now. When you call, you turn down or even turn off totally the volume on your radio set so we can have a clean and clear conversation, please.
Hello.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening, my sister. You are blessed.
I'm sorry I have to cut you off. Your phone. I can't deal with this. I'm sorry. Apologies. Phone lines are still open. 0700 903 903 903. Remember, you can call me via WhatsApp on 0700 903 9039. I'll move to WhatsApp now, but maybe after this call. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening. My name is Abraham.
Miss Abraham.
I'm calling from Prescott.
You're welcome, Miss Abraham. The volume on your radio set is still high. Please help me. Please.
I'll put you off.
Thank you. Very quickly.
All right, thank you very much. I had Mr. Don Pedro, or what do you call his name?
Dr. Don
saying
Pedro.
Everything. We are not fools anymore in this country. PDP has a just era. For heaven's sake, 4 of our refineries were not working. For heaven's sake, Atiku said if he did not become the president, he will make Nigeria ungovernable. Nothing happened, nobody arrested him. Atiku Abubakar mentioned that. Yes, it's in the media. Google it. For heaven's sake, they cut everything in this country. No rules, no project.
Because I can't find it. I'm Googling.
I wouldn't know. They are desperate with power. They are desperate with power, for heaven's sake. It was only the PDP that the soldiers were charged for cowardice.
Okay, so what?
The soldiers were charged for cowardice.
So what have the APC said?
Thank you very much. AP is not safe. They are not holy. They met the crude oil, sale of crude oil in the world market at 25 naira per dollar. The PDP had it $100 per dollar. They just save everything. They just save everything. Okoje was shouting, we need to save, we need to do this.
Did you also know that the dollar so far has moved about to its highest peak so far? Dollar sold as much as 130,000, 130 naira per, $130 per.
We were suffering and smiling. Suffering and smiling then. Suffering and smiling.
Okay.
The dollar could be this one we are exporting. We keep on importing. We keep on importing everything. They bring all the containers into this country. They take it back.
So who is responsible for a lack of?
We are in our hard times. Everybody has hands in it. Everybody has hands in what Nigeria is facing today. So we will continue to revive gradually and gradually. The refinery is about to kick off next year. Dangote refinery.
That is a private company. It's not a government-owned company. We spend in our private.
So to speak, I'm not expecting any PDP member to call this program and praise APC. But let's speak the fact. It is our hard time. We will put hands together to revive it.
The person who spoke on the issues, all of them who've spoken so far have got that fact. Say your fact.
Then they were just attacking here, attacking here and there. When we had everything in excess, the dollar was cheaper, the naira was gaining strength. It was 1 something, 2 something. They are also that the CBN governor was shouting that everybody is just coming with wages to the CBN to come and cast away bag of dollars and nothing to show that they've done to come and collect the money. He was shouting. What happened? They removed him.
Thank you.
So Ludo was CBN governor. He said that let's scrap this currency, this 1,500, 200. The Senate PDP then in the Senate says he has announced it before bringing it to them in the chamber. So they sweep it under the carpet.
All right. So
Join Jonathan in their kidnapping.
What's your take? I don't have time. I don't have so much time to let you.
My take is Shettima was doing this amnesty for this Bokoharam, that's for Bokoharam. President Jonathan was taking the youth of Niger Delta to abroad to go and train on so this, on so that because he granted them amnesty. I'm a Yoruba man. I will not leave my kids to be killed. I will do everything money possible for them to be rehab.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you so much. I do appreciate your thoughts. Thank you so much. Yep, that's the banter I want. Let's hear from both sides. Bring it on. Let's get to hear you. All right. 0700 903 903 903. So Steve Bokwe on YouTube, Father is saying, was as a people cannot be deceived again by these shenanigans. Shettima also abused Oshibajo. APC apologies, all trying to distort history. They want us to continue suffering. That's what he said. All right. 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call. Let me move straight to WhatsApp now, where I have a lot of people calling me. Remember that if you're watching from the diaspora via YouTube, you can call me right now on 0700 903 9039. Moving to WhatsApp. Maybe after this call. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening. So what's your name and where are you calling from?
Celestine Daniel from Cotton.
Mr. Celestine, you're welcome.
Yeah. So what I want to add is that man, the last caller is you don't know what he's saying. He's talking nonsense. What we are saying is
talk your own sense now. Forget about him. Just talk your own sense.
Okay. What we are saying, we need a new government. We need a change government. We need government who will do Nigeria with the world. It's always the same thing. And when you are coming, just walking in the bush, somebody was telling you, see something will choke you in your eye. You say nothing is happening. By the end of the day, it will choke you to your eye. Before then you start regretting. Somebody tell me that this thing will choke into my eye. I don't know what I did. So what we are saying, I'm not condemning anybody. Let us have a new government so that our suffering will stop.
All right.
That's my.
Thank you so much for your reaction. So I move to WhatsApp now. My name is Da Victory. This so-called fight between these two brothers or these two parties is a fight of brother, which will always continue because they will always move from one party to the other. Hello, good evening to you. No. Please, I beg you. If you call me and you hear that I picked the call, please turn down or turn off totally the volume on your radio set. I mean, this whole back could be very, very distracting and pleasant to the ears. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Olufemi. I'm calling from Ebeda.
Olufemi.
Yeah.
Okay, not Olufemi. Thank you. I wanted to
Olufemi. Coming from Ebeda.
Miss Olufemi, you're welcome. I was just kidding. Go ahead. Let's hear your thoughts.
All right. Yeah. PDP was in power. And everybody was complaining about the economy, no security. We were all feeling it.
Yes.
The APC came on board and they started campaigning, change, because they wanted a change. And people felt, well, this is another party, let's see what they could offer. And truth be told, PDP really didn't do well. Because I could remember very well, the dollar, the oil market was booming, and we had the chance to make so much money. We were selling even beyond the budget. We were selling even beyond the budget, and we made so much. We had excess crude oil funds. The then CBN governor was talking, was shouting. The then Minister of Finance was shouting. But what did we do with the excess crude oil fund that we had?
Crude.
All of them were responsible. All the governors were responsible.
Both APC and PDP, they're in both parties now. The governor.
Yeah.
The governor.
Now, APC is blaming PDP. PDP is blaming APC. Exactly. They all are responsible. Now, APC came and said, "Oh, PDP is bad. Let's change them." Yeah, we believe their campaign, and people say, "Okay, let's start APC." Now, because APC already knew the problems. They knew the economy was bad. They knew there was no security. Now, so they told us that yes, we could fix all of these problems. Now they came on board. They did not even only mess it up. They made it worse. Nigeria is now worse than it was even before APC came on board. Yes, I agree with the fact that when the foundation be destroyed, what can the righteous do? But you made us believe that yes, we could fix all these problems. You came on board and messed it up the more. The economy has never been this bad. Security, by all measures of governance, I can't really see anywhere, any point where you can say it has done well. Nothing to really show for it. Their own case is so mountainous for rejection. It's too bad. Imagine a bag of rice it's like 40,000 naira.
It's actually 40,000.
And somebody is saying that does it mean it must continue to get what? So why are they all coming to come and say we can do it, you can do it? I know you make it, you leave it worse than you make it. These politicians are just after their self gains at the detriment of the masses. For how long are we going to keep the APC, PDP? The children just get out. They have had inflation all the time. They have done their best, and obviously cannot even do better than they are currently doing. Both APC and PDP. The same people in both parties changing companies from here to there just to continue to enjoy the commonwealth of the nation. They should go, they are right, they cannot let us have another 8 years of PDP or another 8 years of APC, either way. They cannot do better than they are currently doing. Because you cannot do what you don't have. Let us have a new government in place, please.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right. And that was with so much energy. Oh my goodness. All right, my phone lines are still open. It's 0700 903 903 903. I'd like to hear your thoughts and reaction on this conversations that we've had this evening. And somewhere in the news this evening, I was planning to even discuss that. So recall that bandits did kidnap about 39 children in a fast call. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening, sir. What's your name? Where you calling?
Okay, I'm calling from Manila. My name is Emmanuel.
Mr. Emmanuel, you're welcome.
Okay, thank you. If you just one word, do these people think you will always remain free forever? You will remain free forever? Hello, are you hearing me?
I can hear you. It's obviously not my answer to give, is it?
Yes, do they think you will remain free forever? Okay, I mean just another word. All I know is animals are on the loose. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate your thoughts. Okay, phone lines are still open. 0700 903 903 903. Sydney Bokwe back on the YouTube platform says APC keeps complaining and shifting links for 7 years. We have had enough. We are moving with Peter Obi of Labour Party. Okay, all right. Hello, good evening. He was also part of the PDP. Just to remind you, Peter Obi was also part of the PDP. Hello,
yes.
Mr.
Hello?
Who is calling? Please help me turn off the volume on your radio set. Turn it off totally, please.
Yeah, Precious, it's off.
Oh, Mr. Darlington, thank you. You're welcome.
Did you remember what happened in 2016?
Which of the happenings?
Good. In 2016, Buhari included 940 million naira in our national budget to fund the Fulani herdsmen business.
How do you mean?
You say, how do I mean?
Yes, I'd like you to
This is good. This is a private business. Was there any need for him to have done that? He said it was for ranching. That was 2016, a year after he came into office. We grumbled and debated it and shouted that no, this is not fair. How about other businesses? Why can't you put their own money in our national budget? At the end of the day, we said, okay, if that will bring peace, let it be. Precious. Since 2016, December of that year, That was when these people started carrying these guns all over the place. And people were asking, where did they get guns? Do you know how much AK-47 cost? Nobody. All the people that are talking now, PDP from Bokoharam, this and that, they didn't remember this fact too. National budget, 940 million naira. You know the value of money at that time. And this dollar that is cash now, did you remember that in 2015, November 15, 2015, that was when Buhari conducted the first presidential media chat. 2 months before that particular day, he has already banned people from paying and withdrawing from there. That was how dollars, hard currency, get out of this country. Do you know that during that interview, one of the journalists asked him, Mr. President, I have 200 pounds in my account, and I cannot withdraw it to pay for my child's school fees in UK. He said he will find out from the CBN government, he will find out from the finance minister. All the things they asked him during that interview, he did not give any categorical answer. He was referring those to one minister or the other. After that media chat, 3 days after, he now reversed the policy, said people can now withdraw and pay in their dollar account. But quick time, all the money have left. All the money have left. Okay, what was the reason for that policy? Nobody told us. He just woke up and take irrational decision without thinking. If you look at this currency change now, I mean the naira, whatever. They want to change the color of the naira. Look at. What is the reason?
But are you not seeing the results it's giving? People are coming out with money that was printed far back as 2003, almost 2 years ago. Yes. A lot of people are hoarding monies.
Precious.
Yes.
The CBN is telling you that there is a certain 3 trillion naira that is outside circulation.
Yes.
They can't capture 3 trillion.
No.
Out of
3.7 trillion that was printed. That is
good. Then you have
1 point something trillion is within the banking system. That's the proper analysis.
Now you have 48 trillion, and out of that, the 3 trillion is missing. That you can't capture it. Now I want to ask you: do you cut off your head because of headache? Please, I want to ask you: all this money that they are taking to Boko Haram and all these bandits and terrorists, who is paying all this ransom? Where are they paying it? Can't you track the account where this money is going to and block it like you did for NSAS promoters? Do you need to do all these things at this critical time? All the economists are telling you that this thing is not viable. It will not make any impact. The excuse is so negligible. Why not track those people that you claim they are holding money or whatever?
I don't agree that excuse is negligible. It is causing a lot of pressure on our naira.
No, it's not. It's not. You will see what will happen at the end of the day. You will see. Are they raid on them? Can they do that?
Okay, but how else do we have an accountant general of the federation facing charges right now? He's a member of the APC, but he's facing charges. The accountant general who's facing charges for 100 please.
Is it this one that are entered plea bargain? No, is it this one that are most of them have been jailed as a deterrent? He has entered plea bargain now. So is that arrest? Is that prosecution? I am talking to you now. There is 103 high-profile cases that Malami is sitting on top. EFCC chairman said it. Now those sponsoring Boko Haram, 400 of them. What happened to them?
Thank you.
Is that one a lie?
You can't mention those names for security reasons.
Oh, you can't. You can't prosecute them, Abi. You can't prosecute them. You can see now. Anyone that want to defend this government is wasting his time. Oh.
Thank you so much, Mr.
They are infamy. Their infamy is crying to high heaven. Their infamy. Even Shettima is not happy with them.
Thank you so much. I do appreciate you. Thank you. All right, Lagos, it is 90.3 Voice of the People FM. And of course, we are looking at the basketballs and jabs throwing up and down from the PDP to the APC. In fact, it started from the APC to the PDP. PDP cut it through back to the APC. APC cut it and threw back to the PDP. So that's how the conversation has been. So the presidential candidate of the APC and his vice did throw a jab at the PDP on Tuesday. during one of their outings. And the the PDP did in turn reply, stating that your vice presidential candidate, Kazim Shettima, is actually the founder of Boko Haram, right? And when that was said, even Dino Melaye came out to say, well, you are even planning to have an office for Boko Haram in Aso Rock. Should you win the election? That was a huge accusation. And of course, Dele Momodu, of course, did also add his voice to that conversation, and also mentioned how the link is, right? So then the APC chieftain Adamu Garba went ahead to say, no, get your facts right. The PDP is actually the founder, the creator, the ones who created Boko Haram. And as a matter of fact, the APC, through Kazim Shettima, actually helped defeat Boko Haram. That's the conversation we're having this evening. We did have a chieftain of the PDP, Dr. Don Pedro Obaseki, jump into the conversation, and he did give a lot of statistics. I don't know what you make of it, but that conversation will be uploaded in our YouTube. You can go watch it yourself and tell me your thoughts and reaction on them. Right. So the phone lines are open. It's 0700 903 903 903. Let's get to hear your thought and reaction before I take a break and then move to the next conversation. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Yes, good evening. Help me turn off the volume on your radio set, please. Thank you. Thank you. Good evening. Welcome.
Yeah. My name is Idris. I'm calling from Gaza.
Mr. Idris, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
All
right. You're welcome, Idris. Go ahead.
I just want to mouth into this matter.
Chook all of you, not just mouth, please. Go ahead. That's what we do here. We'll give you a voice to talk. So go ahead.
You know one thing about these two man we are talking about here is APC and PDP.
Okay.
We don't see them anymore. We need a reliable and trustful somebody in that field. We don't want them anymore. They are deceiving us. We don't want them anymore. We need a new face, a new brain. We don't want all this old food anymore in that field. Thank you, man.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you keeping it short and simple. I appreciate you. All right, for those watching on from the YouTube platform, just to let you know that you can actually join the conversation. Call me up on WhatsApp right away. The WhatsApp number is 0700 903 9039. That is +234 80 +234 700 903 9039. That's the number. So 0700 903 9039. And then to call me on number call is 0700 903 903 903. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, good evening. So what's your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Andrew. I'm calling from Ajawa State.
Mr. Andrew, you're welcome. This is Voice of the People. Yeah. My name is Precious. Go ahead.
Please, just pardon me to make this statement. Yeah.
Okay. As long as it's not an insulting or word that shouldn't go on live radio. Hello? Am I losing you already before you would see what you have to say? Hello? All right, apologies. You can try to call back. The number is still 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call. 0700 903 903 903. For those calling, watching on YouTube, you can call the YouTube, the WhatsApp number 0700 903 9039. Hello, good evening to you.
Good evening.
Good evening. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Ekaite from Ojo, Cantonment Barracks.
Ekaite, you're welcome. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Thank you. The first man has already said everything. The whole Nigeria knows that PDP doesn't have anything to do with Boko Haram. So they should say the stuff. They should be plain and say the stuff. The PDP doesn't have anything to do with Boko Haram. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for helping me keep it short and simple. I like that. Just tick tap. 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call. And we are looking at this conversation this evening. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Precious.
Yes, good evening to you. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Thank God for getting today.
Oh, our apologies. The phone lines have been it's like a national cake. You need to reach everybody. That's last.
It's true.
Well done. Go ahead. What's your name? Yeah? Where are you calling from?
Christopher from Ejibo.
Christopher from Ejibo.
Yeah.
All right, you're welcome, Mr. Christopher. Go ahead.
Thank God I was at Abuja when that Madela strike. And I thank God I was at Abuja when Kabir Sokoto was found in Shettima's house. Let me tell you one thing about APC. They started with propaganda and they're ending with propaganda. When they were coming up, I was telling my friends, there's no atom of truth in these people. They're all deceivers. And I'm just can see it now. You can't tell me that the government that cares for its people will allow all these things happening without the remorse. Without even saying, we are sorry, we apologize for what is happening. They still have the heart. They are still speak anyhow, talk anyhow. I listen to Shettima's address and the even Tinubu address. I don't find anything good about that speeches. The only thing I know is that 2020 is coming. Everybody has his own heart and everybody has his own person to vote for. Let this thing just go. Let's know whether Nigeria will do it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for joining in. I do appreciate you. Thank you. All right, the phone lines are still open. So Samson Thomas from YouTube says, yes, someone like Fani Kayode calling a journalist names some years back. When you expose these Sherlocks, he called them, they go berserk. That's what he said. Please expose them for who they are. That's what you're saying. All right, I appreciate you. Hello, good evening. Good evening. All right, lost that. Hello, good evening to you. Okay, having lots of dropped calls. Voice of the People FM, good evening.
Hello, good evening, ma.
Good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from?
This is Happiness, calling from Malaysia.
Happiness, you're welcome. Very quickly, let's hear your reaction.
Okay. Ma, the way things are going in this Nigeria that we are, things are not okay. Both APC and PDP, they are all the same. This one will come, this one will put this one. If you vote for me, this is what I will do for this country, this is what I will do. They are all the same. Let them stop deceiving us, Nigeria. We are tired of suffering. No school, no nothing, there is no nothing. We are tired. Let them go and rest. So, let's vote for another person first, or a new government that we need now.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Happiness. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right. Let them all go. I jump back to YouTube. Okay, so let me see if I can quickly take this call from WhatsApp. Hello, good evening.
Good evening. My name is David. Said earlier on my WhatsApp page.
Okay.
This, like I said, this fight is just a fight of brothers. Okay. Because people from PDP will still join the APC, and people from APC will still join the PDP. They're just running under shadows, and they are not doing good to the masses. We, the masses, are the ones suffering it. Just like when two elephants fight, the grass will first suffer it. Dollars is at 900. We don't know what it will be tomorrow. Dying of hungry, and they don't mind because they get free food, they get free things because they are all on the top table over there. So please, they should forget about fighting themselves and talk what is good for the masses. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for keeping it short and simple for me. I appreciate you. Thank you. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening, sir. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Okay, I'm William. Can you hear me loud and clear now?
Very well. Oh, you had called earlier. Apologies. I can hear you.
I called earlier. Thank you so much. All I want to say is this. Both the PDP and the APC, they should go. We are tired of all these lies. They are all bunch of liars. They are created liars. They are both liars. Right from the one as I can see them. We are not getting anything from them. Myself as a Nigerian, I do not, and I so much know many of us are not getting anything from them. Rather, they keep on telling.
Hello, I think I'm losing you. Apologies. Hello. Lost you there. So, moving back to YouTube, Jahiz Good says Shettima is a big time. Oh no. Okay, Shettima is a big time Boko Haram sympathizer. I pity Nigeria. That's what you said. Hello, good evening.
Hello,
good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening to you. What's your name? Where are you calling from, sir?
I'm calling from Masubuku. My name is Ikejukwebe.
You're welcome. Go ahead.
I want to contribute small concerning APC.
Go ahead. Concerning both
Yeah.
parties, we're talking about both parties, so you can, speak. Speak on any side you want. All right, so go ahead.
We have had them enough, please. I heard that APC is a tablet. We don't bring them. Our headache it doesn't go. Let's try another tablet. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for helping make it short and simple. 0700 903 903 903. I'll be taking a break now. When I come back from break, just in the news this evening, we hear that terrorists kill 2, abduct scores in Zamfara State. Even as I speak, in the president's hometown of Katsina State, terrorists demand 30 million naira ransom for 39 abducted Katsina children. We'll look at this after this break, but let me take this call before I jump on that break. Hello, good evening.
Hello?
Yes, good evening, sir. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Emeka.
Mr. Emeka,
calling from Masubuku.
go ahead.
Please, many people have contributed a lot. APC has not done anything for us at all. Killing and killing and killing. People should know that killing is not good. We have not had that during this PDP time. And we are seeing everything. We are arguing blindly. PDP is so far past them. I'm not a politician. But it's so far. By then, I was going to go to buy motor. And when I went there, I would change 1,140,000 naira to $1 million. Can you go there now and see what is happening? During the PDP, I used to go to Cotonou to buy motor. And when we buy them, we change 140 naira to $1 million. So how can we be comparing the two? They are too far. So I want to say that.
How can you change 140,000 naira to $1 million? Dollars, you mean?
1 million safer mean. 1 million safer.
Safer.
So, yes, 1 million safer. So this is when we argue blindly is not good. The people try, and we are some people are still saying PDP is doing this. They have seen death, they have seen hunger, they have seen everything in APC. What are we arguing for? So please let us just leave two parties alone and face another party so that Nigeria can be better. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I do appreciate you. All right, Lagos, I'll be taking a break now. When I come back, we'll be looking at terrorists demanding 30 million naira ransom for 39 abducted Katsina children. Of course, that happened within the week. And of course, we're also looking at the next conversation, which has to do with 2 people being killed. In fact, that news was just released this afternoon. 2 people killed and scores of others are abducted somewhere in Zamfara State. That is actually the insecurity that we're talking about. We'll look at these conversations after this break, Lagos. This is Voice of the People FM Evening Rush. My name is Precious Ini. I'll be right back.
He won't use person do money, kill him.
Sit tire for here, put am for him neck, burn am. Yes, they no go find better work do. Na yahoo they go dey do. Burn am. Stop!
Dat person wey you wan born, if it dey innocent, no go carry person blood put for your head. Jungle justice no good at all. Stop am.
You wey light the fire, you no get heart. Say no to jungle justice.
You uncle wey follow for the crowd dey look wey dem dey born person. You no stop them. E dey do you like film abi? Your hand sef no clean o. You fit enter gbege. Stop the lynching. Stop jungle justice.
Under the criminal law for Lagos State, person wey start jungle justice, those wey support am, and those wey just sit down look, all of them fit rot for jail. My name na Benjamin Hundeyin, Lagos State Police talk person. Stop jungle justice.
This message now from Lagos State Police Command
and VOP 90.3 FM.
Get inspired every morning as you listen to Daily Voice Devotional with Pastor Nee Adekunle of Help Us House Lagos at 5:45 a.m. on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. DVD with PNA is building God's people every day. Brought to you by partners and Helpers House, Lagos. Join us.
Every day strike, ASU strike, market women strike, even Kole people they strike. We don't become country of strikers.
Even light self, we no fit give us. Don't run for motor. Even leg self can get accident.
Why una dey complain? Why una dey complain? No una dey collect bribe, dey vote Sokoloko Bango ṣe.
Ìṣèjọba tó dára, òun là ń béèrè.
Anyị chọrọ ọchịchị onye kwuru uche ya, anyị achọrọzi ọchịchị nchigbu.
Ala ndeze teme ka muna so mekio.
Wetin we want na make the rule us well.
Don't take it for noise. It's the people's voice. They have made their choice. Respect that voice for all to rejoice. VOP 90.3, Voice of the People.
The Evening Rush with Pressures. Let me bring you a reminder of hot topical conversations of the day.
Even state investors. As what you're saying, you've not funded those as well.
Critical analysis of hot and trending topics on Hot Topics.
That's enough for a responsible government to take appropriate action.
Politics.
If every president, every governor, every minister, every commissioner took his job seriously, this country would not be where it is.
Economy.
We're not growing in terms of what's happening with the economy.
Lifestyle. Human angle.
Government or nothing.
And sometimes the unusual. Evening Rush with Precious. Monday to Friday, 6:15 p.m. to 9 p.m. 90.3 Voice of the People FM, Lagos. Now
you have a voice.
Yes, Lagos, now you have a voice, 90.3 Voice of the People FM. So I was going to move or switch to the next conversation, which I already did through, tell you about, enlighten you about. But luckily, I now have the feedback from Barrister Festus Keyamo, the spokesperson to the Presidential Campaign Council of the All Progressive Congress concerning this discussion. So it's only fair that I quickly get his thought and reaction on this conversation. It's quite a lengthy one. He sent me a message, so I'll quickly go through it. In fact, I even have some links concerning this conversation. So I'll play you stuffs from some of these links just so that, we get it very quickly whilst we're on this before we move to the next conversation, because I'm so overdue to move to the next conversation. Okay, so basically what his reaction is talking about revealed how Boko Haram kingpin plotted to kidnap Shettima's children at Borno Lodge. So if he was in any way, okay, let me just read about 2-3 paragraphs from that feedback he sent to me. So he said Kabiru Umar Sokoto, the convicted Boko Haram bomber, was hatching a plot to kidnap the children of Kashim Shettima, then governor of Borno State, when he was arrested in January 2012. A confidential memo has revealed. Sokoto was the mastermind of the Christmas Day bombing of St. Teresa Catholic Church in Madala, Niger State, which killed at least 37 people and injured 57 others. He was initially arrested at the Borno Governor's Lodge in Asukoro, Abuja, in January 14, 2012, before he escaped from police custody and was rearrested a month later in Taraba State. A confidential security memo dated Thursday, June 14, 2012, that is just coming to light. Sokoto was reported to have infiltrated the Borno Governor's Lodge in a plot to kidnap the children of Shettima, who had relocated then from Maiduguri, Borno State, to Abuja for safety reasons. So that is Festus Keyamo's response to the fact that Kabiri Sokoto was seen in the lodge, government house lodge of the state at the time he was caught. It wasn't because he was in any way in connivance with the state governor. It was because he was actually planning to kidnap the children of the governor then, right? That was it's a quite lengthy conversation. So in another conversation, he also said a new video, Shekaru threatens Shettima, Zulum, Mungunu, Bukariti, and Dalong. In that particular video, he sent me a link to it. I'm trying to see if I can play that link, but it really cannot play. I wish I could play it. so that I'll create proper balance. And in another link he also sent to me, he said, ISWAP claims responsibility for attack on Shettima's convoy. There was a time Shettima's convoy was attacked. Let me just go through that story very quickly, a few paragraphs from it. So, Islamic State of West African Province, ISWAP, on Wednesday, what's the date now? Let me get the date. This event, this report was from February 14, 2019. So he said on Wednesday claimed responsibility for an attack on the convoy of the Borno State, Kashim Shettima, who was headed to a rally in northeastern Nigeria ahead of Saturday's presidential election. That was before the 2019 election. So the group said in a statement on its Amak news agency that 42 people were killed on the attack on Borno State's governor convoy. And official sources told reporters earlier between 3 and 10 people were killed, and that some of them may not have been beheaded, or may have been beheaded. That's a response of the spokesperson to the All Progressive Congress, Festus Keyamo, to the accusation that Kabiru Sokoto, the Christmas Day bomber, was seen in the government lodge of the Borno State government lodge. This is more like disassociating or distancing the vice presidential candidate Kazim Shettima from Kabiru Sokoto. I hope we did balance this. Quite a lengthy reaction there from YouTube. I do appreciate all of you. I see your comments. Let me see if I can quickly take them before I jump into the next conversation. So this time, the vote for competence, capacity, transparency, and most importantly, someone compassionate enough to work for every single Nigerian is the key. Stephen Igwe sent that. WC said, if Nigerians vote APC, then they shouldn't cry to God when they begin to be killed by people who I will not mention that. So Sydney Igbokwe said, please, we are not interested in Keyamo's rhetorics. That's what you said. But I needed to, share his thoughts there. Chuck Sydney says, what would be the justification for any sane Nigerian to vote for Tinubu? Ostino says, Keyamo's explanation is for the birds. We all know the truth. And Alex says, Keyamo, we know is a big, he doesn't say the truth, and I'm not interested in what he has to say. I appreciate you. Hello, good evening to you. Hello. All right, I lost that. 0700 903 903 903 is the number to call. We've had enough of that conversation, that jab, that goes between the APC and the PDP concerning who founded Boko Haram and who created Boko Haram. Because one party said one party founded it, the other party said the other party created it. And that's the conversation. Just to recap that story again, for those who are just joining us now from the YouTube platform. So on Tuesday, the APC presidential candidate and his vice had an outing in Lagos State where they threw a jab, according to the PDP, They threw a jab on the PDP's presidential candidate, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. And in response, the PDP, through Dele Momodu and Dino Melaye, did respond by saying that, oh, hey, you think you can come at us? Have you forgotten that your vice presidential candidate, Kazim Shettima, is the founder of Boko Haram? And he's a Boko Haram sympathizer. And then the APC, through Adamu Garba, now responded and said, no, that's not the truth. The actual truth is that PDP did create Boko Haram, but APC, through Kazim Shettima, have decimated them, have destroyed them, and have conquered them. That's the crux of the matter. That's the conversation. And I see your thoughts and reactions coming on. But let's move to the next conversation this evening. So the next conversation that we are having this evening is on terrorists. Terrorists killed 2 abduct scores in Zamfara State. So terrorists have killed 2 people, abducted several others, and set ablaze Gidangoga market in Maradon local government area of Zamfara State. An indigene of the area, Mohammed Musa, told newsmen that the terrorists who are on motorcycles, or who were rather on motorcycles, set ablaze the market on Wednesday, destroying goods worth millions of naira. That's the conversation. And then he said they also, they also killed 2 people and abducted several others, while many people sustained serious injuries. So that's what he said. All right, moving on to further, he said, he continued by saying the terrorists arrived to the market when business were going on and began to shoot sporadically. This caused serious commotion, and people ran for their lives as a result of which many have sustained serious or various degrees of injury. Moses said the bandits later set the market on fire and moved to the forest with the people they have abducted. He maintains that the number of those abducted are yet to be ascertained because most of them were not from the village. That's what he said. Most of them came to the market from various places. As such, we are yet to confirm the number of abductees, but they might be more than 30. Musa concluded the spokesperson of the State Police Command, SP Mohammed Shehu, could not be reached at the time the report was filed to, give his thoughts on that conversation. So you did hear that, right? You did hear that. So in another development, terrorists demand 30 million naira ransom for 39 abducted children in Katsina State. And Katsina State, I dare remind you again, is the home state of the sitting president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I take that story a bit further. Suspected terrorists who recently kidnapped 39 children from the farm in Meirua community in Faskari local government area of Katsina State have demanded 30 million ransom from their release. They also requested for access to the owner of the farm as an option in place of the money. A credible source who disclosed this also said the terrorists wanted a dialogue with the owner of the farm where the victims were abducted, adding that they promised not to release the captive until one of their demands were met or was met. Findings also revealed that most of the victims kidnapped were from different villages in Faskari and Funtua local government areas of the state. Meanwhile, the State Police Command spokesperson Gambo Isa has confirmed the incident and said the command is making efforts to rescue the abducted victims. Yes, we got the report and we are working to rescue them. I'll get the full details of the abduction, including the number of the captives sent to me by the DPO to get back to you. That's what the DPO. That's what the Commissioner of Police said there. So now we're looking at insecurity. Why does it seem like we are helpless with this insecurity situation? How is it so possible that people will kidnap up to 30 human beings, carry them, escort them out, kidnap up to 39 children, kidnap over 30 people, and we will not see them? But I'm pretty sure that, in a situation where somebody somewhere just does something bad, somewhere, and the authorities are determined in getting you, you will be found and you'll be seen. What is the situation with our security? What is happening? Are we helpless? What is happening? How do we pay premium value to lives so much that every single life will matter? That's the next conversation we'll have this evening. My phone lines are open. It's 0700 903 903 903. The government, remember, had promised that the present government had promised that by December, everything about banditry and terrorism will be a thing of the past. They will be washed away. You will not experience them anymore. But with this recent development, just this week alone, we've just heard that 2 people have been killed, 39 abducted. We also, about over 30 abducted just yesterday. And as of Tuesday, we also did hear of this news of children being kidnapped, 39 of them. And then others too. And the bandits or the kidnappers are requesting for 30 million in ransom. For the others, they've not even made requests yet because it's still a fresh incident. Where do we go from here? How can we be safe in this country? Phone lines are open. I'd like to hear your thoughts and reaction. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, Auntie Precious.
Yes, good evening to you, sir. Welcome.
This is Prince Darlington calling.
Welcome. Okay, not the other Darlington, right? I seem to
Darlington bombarding you. All the whole Darlington will be bombarding for truth.
You guys should be a darling now. Take it easy with me, please.
Auntie Precious, by December, everything will be okay. By that time, the alliance with them and the federal government, they have completed to make up the money for their campaign because they are working indirectly to make up the money. They are adopting children, claiming 40 million, claiming 70 million, and it has been an indirect affair of financial input. God will trust them. Secondly, what is the essence of our NIN and BVN that we make in bank and in the MC? What is the essence that they use it to block all the whole free civilians that just
hello Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead, please. I can hear you.
They blocked our line because of NIN. They put some chatting accounts into problem because of BVN. And yet, those people will kidnap people, and there is no trace of anything that will lead them to make where they are, get them where they are. They will make call, and nobody will be able to trace them. They will transfer our money, and nobody will hold them in this Nigeria. This is a taboo. So to vice presidential candidate and the so-called Sokoto man. These are the vices of the Bokoharam, and the Nigerians know them, and nobody could be able to apprehend them till today. All they will do is to go to Kenya and they arrest Nnamdi Kanu. This is a taboo. They have wasted the life of a young Nigerian.
I lost your call there. Apologies. All right, phone lines are still open. 0700 903 903 903. I have my YouTube platform on fire. Let me quickly take some thoughts and reaction from the YouTube off of YouTube. So Sydney Bukwe says, please, we are not okay. I think I'm taking this conversation. So Chooks Sydney says, what would be the justification for any sane Nigerian to vote APC again? Austin says, okay, I think I've taken that. Timmy says, God forbid, bad thing. Nobody will vote this party again. Felix Kyo says, the real question is, what exactly was Kabiru Sokoto doing in Borno State Government's house? And I did tell you from that reaction from Festus Kiyamo that he said he was actually planning in disguise to kidnap the children of Kazim Shettima, who was then the governor of Borno State. That was his plot. So it wasn't because the governor was in cahoots with him in any way. That's the response I got from the report, the different links and reports that Festus Kiyamo sent to me. Yes. Okay. So Kiyamo is just trying to. That is Hey ZFC said Kiyamo is just trying to play a schema role here. He knows the truth. How quickly does he move from a Tinubu critic to a close affiliate? Obviously, people see their conscience, sell their conscience for Kudi. All right. C. Alex says, can APC save us from APC? Sydney Booker says, now the terrorist attack, is it under PDP now? APC will say they are unaware Nigerians have been killed. These terrorists that escaped are the same doing mayhem, and our president is in London. All right. Let me quickly take your thoughts. My phone lines are so on fire. And all right. All right. Okay. Hello. Good evening. Don't do this to me now. When you call, please help me turn off, if possible, the volume on your radio set. Hello. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, good evening, sir. What's your name and where you calling?
Yeah, I'm Eda Benjamin from Apapa.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I have had people criticizing APC, saying APC should go. Good and fine. But APC doesn't make money. And APC will not come on radio to discuss ourselves. They are looking how they do. That's number one. Number two, any Nigerian that says that it's APC that caused the Bokoharam, that person should stop going to church. I don't know the name. Andrew Azadi.
But we're done with that conversation. We're actually looking at people that have been kidnapped now.
Okay.
About 39 children have been kidnapped in the president's home state of Katsina State. And the bandits are asking for 40 million naira ransom. That's actually the conversation. 2 people today and others kidnapped. Remember the ones that have been happening along Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. So that's the line of conversation we're having.
Yeah, precious. Kidnapping will not stop in Nigeria. My kid brother was kidnapped last week. I know how much I paid. My kid brother was kidnapped in last year. I know how much I paid.
So does it mean we're helpless? So what's the sitting? Is the government's responsibility to take care of that business that is illegal?
It is. But government, what are they going to do? Can Buhari go to Katsina and mount security? We have security people. All of them are compromising. Police, army, all of them are compromising. They know that it's a good business. So there are the people doing it. I'm very sorry to say it in the air. police, army, they know what is happening in this country. Buhari cannot kill himself.
No,
he give an order, they will not follow the order.
I will take you up on that. Remember also that some of these people, give their lives, put their lives on the line to also defend a lot of us. Even
Are there, is it all of them?
Even with their mega salary. Come on.
Precious, is it all of them?
Some of them.
It can't be all of them now.
Send everybody to the war front at the same time. That's the point.
Yes, Judas there now. Judas are there. Out of here, there's Judas.
So what do we do about Judas? It's still the responsibility of the government to fish out them.
It is the responsibility of government. President cannot come and arrest anybody. The police and the army. He gives them order, they refuse. They do obey the last order. That's what they are doing.
Thank you so much.
That is it.
Thank you.
Yes.
I appreciate your thoughts and reaction. 0700-903-903-903. That's the number to call. That is 0700-903-903-903.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir. What's your name and where are you calling from?
This is Obi calling from Ayabo.
Mr. Obi, you're welcome. This is Voice of the People FM. My name is Precious. Go ahead.
I want to congratulate the last caller for having enough money to pay the kidnappers and the shielding Buhari for the blame. What I know is that thank God this thing is happening at the home state of Mr. Buhari. So anybody who is now saying that I will be the one as a civilian or bloody civilian will go to the bush to fight Bokoharam or fight the kidnapper, that person you never want to say the truth. All this is happening. If you look at it, you know that this government has a soft spot for all these bandits or whatever they call themselves. Because none of them has come out one day to condemn all these things and put a stiff condition for what is happening in this country. It is a shame that somebody will come out and say Buhari go to the bush, that Buhari can go to London and take care of himself, and I'll be the one to go to the bush to fight the kidnappers. Because my sister is a shame. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your thoughts. Good night. All right. Chekwas David Fred says, "Sweet precious, peace be unto you. I was a fool at 40, but thank God I'm now above 40 and wiser. It's only a destroyer that would still want to vote the present party. Presh, we have had enough of this nonsense. I recall when the then finance minister wanted against using the excess crude. It was Amechi that led the governors and bullied FG because Amechi hated Jonathan." My name is Chekwes David. Chekwes David, thank you for your message. I remember that, and I did remind someone who was talking about it too, how we depleted our excess crude account, and I said, well, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala then did take a decision, but some, people were against it. Hello, good evening. Hello. I don't know if you can hear me. Good evening to you. Good evening to you. Or if you can hear me, let me get you off the phone so someone else can come in. Good evening to you. All right. So moving on. Kola Wale from Ejibo said, right. He says, there is an adage in Yoruba that says, if a house is not in order, meaning the elders are not responsible, all the elder ones in any of the political parties that have governed us before so far are all failures. The young ones should be serious with their destiny. Our destiny is in our hand. Konawole, thank you so much for your message. I'll go back to my phone lines. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Can you help me turn off the volume on your radio sets, please? Pretty please.
Hello?
Help me turn off the volume on your radio sets, please.
Hello, yeah, I want it. This is Gabriel. I'm Lagos.
All right, Gabriel, you're welcome.
Yes, what I just want to say is this. It has become a cartel. That kidnapping has become a cartel. Yes, there's compromise among the police. They are all our security operatives. There's compromise. But the issue of security of the country lies with the government. It lies with the government. But let us be sincere with ourselves. It's only God that will save us in this country. How can you be in a country where you are telling us that this man does not go to the bush to go and meet this Bokoharam? that negotiate with them. He can see them in the bush, but our military men cannot find them. The only problem that I have with Buhari is this. We have a soft spot for these people because they are Fulani. When they arrest, you can hear when these people, they exchange these people that they kidnap through the train when they are going to the Kaduna, and those people they release in exchange of them in Lagos quickly here. So there are a lot of compromises, and there is this thing in internationally that for any bandit like that to hit any country or to hit his citizen, if there is no compromise from the government, within 24 hours they will be arrested. And they have been there for these years. And they will go to the bush, and Kayabo was saying yes, and the man want to come and arrest, he want to come and kidnap the government's children in the government house. We are not fools in this country, we are not fools. I remember there was a time when Kayama was not in government, when he was still working as if a non-government organization. And his brother, I had a problem with his brother then, and his brother was saying that, hey, you don't know my brother. He now joined the government and has now become part of them. So the Kayama of years back is different from today because it's eating from there. So it's only way that will help us. Both the PDP and APC, they are not good for us. They are not good for us. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your thoughts. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right, moving on to our next conversation. Emmanuel Omo from Edo State says Kayamo is only doing what puts food on his table. I'm not surprised at his response. Mr. Kashim Shettima cannot be trusted. I hope Nigeria will wise up in 2023. Emmanuel Omo from Edo State sent in that message. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, treasures.
Yes, good evening to you.
I have to call back again for the lie that the system just lied.
Nobody, I mean, people's truths should
Was Shettima's children living at Asukuro when this man was found in his house?
He said that the children had fled from Borno State to Abuja for safety because of, the attacks that were going on in Borno State at that time. Yes, that's what he said. That's what the report to me said.
And Kabiru Sokoto found them there to kidnap. Yeah. There's no need of lying. I told you before that I was there. I was at Abuja when all these things was happening. There's no atom of truth in what Kevin was saying. Many of the sin ourselves. Well, someone has said it. He's just saying what we want to say. Just to put food on his table.
Thank you. Thank
you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. All right, phone lines are still open. 0700 903 903 903. Terrorists demand 30 million naira ransom for 39 abducted Katsina children. That's the conversation. And we also hear that 2 feared dead and scores kidnapped in Zamfara State. Where do we go from here? That's the $1 million. And how come these kidnappers are still demanding ransom? Are still making phone calls? Not blocked from making phone calls. What is happening? If you call,
it's a miracle calling.
Mr. Miracle, you're welcome.
And Christian, in fact, sometimes I'm just tired of our country, Nigeria, because every day they keep on telling us one story to another. The students, the people that kidnap now, they are talking of 30-something million naira ransom. Our government cannot tell us they don't know what is going on. They know what is going on. Those people that are calling for 31 million naira, is it not like they use in calling? Did they go in one house to another? Can they check that same line? Now, they were able to get Nnamdi from wherever he is, extradition him down back to Nigeria. But these people that are causing havoc to the citizens of Nigeria, day by day, nothing was done to them. The 23 members they used as an excuse to release for the members they kidnapped or whatever. Who are those people going for negotiation? Yes, the government will tell you they don't know. They will send soldiers to go, and at the end of it all will be made, and our soldiers will be slaughtered like goat. And yet nothing will be done, and they will tell us they don't know what is happening. Shettima in question. Aisha Bokoharam said this earlier. This man is the inventor of Bokoharam. when she was shouting, even on media, nobody paid attention. And now she can't pay it anymore. Yet is coming out to contest as a vice president. My sister, it's the only way we start telling ourselves the truth in this country that the country will be better. Our leaders knows what they are doing. Are they waiting with everybody being slaughtered? Is it what they are waiting for? Okay, because Shettima felt, based on the information we are getting, just what you say, that the man that came over to Abuja wanted to kidnap his family. Okay, his own family is the one that is good to you. The other one that are kidnapping, killing, they are not human beings. Now he relocated them to Abuja because he has the stuff, he has the right. Those people that don't have that power or the stuff, they should perish. They are not human. They took an oath to protect the citizen, the life of the citizen. But these same people, they are not protected.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I rest my case.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. So I see all of your reactions. Your buzzbuzz. You guys take it easy on YouTube now. The matter is it that serious? Well, we know it's that deep. But come on, take it easy. I see all of your conversations. Jahi's Good says only an insane person will vote this party again. Muguness never clear from on her head. That's what you said. Right. Temi Lade Alumudu says, oh no, we'll not do that. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Precious.
Yes, good evening to you. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
This is Remy from Akoka.
Remy, you're welcome. Go ahead.
Yeah. It's so critical to exonerate Buhari from all that is happening in this country. I could recall when the PDP was in power, every box stopped on Jonathan's table. If anybody has a dick, it is Jonathan. If anything closer, it was Jonathan. But now, people want to exonerate Buhari from everything. Should I be the one to give order to the policemen or the security outfit? Should I be the one to come up with policy to make the economic work in this country? It is the president. There you get. So, come 2023, it's a chance for every disgruntled Nigerians. Election is always the window to change the party in power. Once out your PVC, don't reinforce failure. Make sure you vote against those who are in power. The same failure with this NIN will be the same thing that will happen.
You don't have the right to actually advise people to vote against people in power.
No, I'm not saying, I didn't mention anybody.
Okay.
Did I?
Okay.
I didn't. I'm just telling them that they want to, if you're not okay with what is happening, use a PVC. That's the advice I'm giving to people. I'm not telling them who to vote for.
Okay.
I am not. So, as I'm saying, the just as the NIN, we can't pinpoint the positive effect of the NIN. It will be the same thing that happened with this Naira, they are trying to design and all that. It's same with NIN. Have they caught any terrorists all this while? They haven't. They only made things worse for we, the citizens. The dollar is now almost 1,000 naira. The poor can no longer buy things. They used to buy things. So trying to solve a problem by creating another problem, it is the MO of this present administration. I just hope to find ways to just change things come next year.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you. All right. So back to YouTube. Thank you so much. Why do Nigerians stress the person? Okay. So hey ZFC says, seriously, I feel pity for our gallant forces. I can never accept being ill-equipped. That's what you said. All right. I go back. Hello. Good evening.
Yeah, pleasure.
Yes. Good evening, sir. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Oh, Mr. Darlington, is that you?
Yes.
You're welcome.
We are talking of ending this terrorism by December. That is just next month.
Yes.
And look at what is going on now. You see, you know why I'm pointing this out. I have told you, Precious, I don't believe this government. I will never believe anything they say. Quote me. And they have not disappointed me. Mention one thing they told you that turned out to be true. You were here when Pantami told us that you are with the NIM. In fact, you will arrest all the terrorists whenever they are making call. You can trace them and all that. People were put into so many stress to go and register for that SIM card. You were here. At the end of the day, what happened? You were here. What happened? Nothing. No single achievement. No single achievement. This is why I am still doubting what the Emefiele is doing. I am telling you, at the end of the day, you will discover that this is a hoax. It is all about their own selfish interest. Even what the president told you, mention what the president told you that came out. Look at his own state. Kidnappers. Kidnappers in his own home state. This is not the first time. Remember, the last time he traveled to Katsina, that day he traveled by 2 p.m. Around 5, 300 bandits came from Zamfara, entered Katsina, and took away 300 boys from their school. Is that not true? No single shot was fired. Are you telling me that when such a crowd, the number of people are moving from Zamfara to Katsina, nobody, no security agent saw them? They just came easy and went easy. So anybody that believes what this government is saying is wasting his time. Okay, look at the type of argument Kiyamo is making. So how come it is the same Shettima that is telling us that we should give amnesty to Kabiru? A man that he claimed he wanted to kidnap his children. He's the one championing that they should give him amnesty. Anyway, I don't blame Kiyamo. He's doing his job. He's not a PR man and he's not doing it so well. I will advise him to think twice because after today there will be tomorrow.
Thank you.
There will be tomorrow.
Thank you.
These kidnappers now, they are going to pay them money. Precious. They will pay them money. And the governor of Shettima will not trace where that money went to. He will not trace it. The names they gave you from Dubai that they are sponsoring the Bokoharam, the money they were paying them here, we are just throwing it in the air. Is it not passing through financial system? Precious.
Sir?
Precious. Nobody should believe these people.
Right,
nobody should believe these people.
Thank you for your thoughts. Thank you so much.
We have made that mistake in 2015. Nobody should believe them again.
Thank you very much for your thoughts. All right, back to YouTube. I like what's happening here. Captain Lach says Shettima is the main. No, he said rewind back to the message Shettima sent to one Kunle, a Yoruba man, concerns the Igbos. Igbos are alone. Is so-called you guys the Glasgow people are giving me on top of YouTube. You will not kill me. All right, so I move to WhatsApp chats. Story and lies from Keyamo. You said, what do you expect from him? What do you expect him to tell you, Precious? That's what you said. Then I move further to another conversation on WhatsApp here that says, the late president of Chad led troops to Sambisa Forest and numbers of Boko Haram. Killed numbers of Boko Haram. Why can't the president do same thing if he is serious to fight banditry? They are all aware of what is going on in this country, and that's what you are saying. All right, let's see if we can take one more call. Hello, good evening. Hello. All right, 0700 903 903 903. Hello, good evening. Can you help me turn off the volume on your radio set, please? Hello.
Evening.
Yes, good evening. Sir, what's your name and where you're calling from?
This is Mr. Desmond calling from Lagos.
Mr. Desmond from Lagos.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Miss Precious, you know my mind on all these things. Every day and then we lose our gallant soldiers.
Absolutely painful.
That is what is paining me in all this. And those people they kill are not reported. Our young soldiers are dying. We're having more of widows by the day in the barracks. And they don't report all these incidents. Whatever happened, whatever it is, any government will have so many gadgets to detect all these things. Government has spent so much money in acquiring a helicopter. The acquiring take what? Take two or whatever they call them.
Tucano jets.
To cover all these things, we paid money to get all these things. Is it that we're not trained or what? My people are dying every day in uniform. That's my own problem on this thing. And government are spending money to ransom police kidnappers. They kill soldiers as if they're killing goats. They are my soldiers and are your soldiers. They can be your son, they can be your brother. Those children they left behind. Even the worst part of it, most of the children are not getting their money. Where are we going for Christ's love? Where are we going? Let's find peace for God's sake. It's not APC, it's not PDP, whatever it is, we should look for peace. Once upon a time, I traveled to North. It was so peaceful. I meet my friends there. They give me things. I come to Lagos and I still remember them. Now I cannot travel to North anymore. We are now made to be enemies to ourselves because of politics. Who did this thing to us, for God's sake? Who did this thing to us? We're killing ourselves in the name of politics. Politics will one day end, and we still need to meet our Creator to answer a question, one or two. May the Lord help us.
Thank you so much. All right, hello, good evening. All right, I'm trying to see if I can take your call. You've been calling us from the diaspora, I think, so I've been trying to see if I can take your call very quickly. Oh wow, it's been quite an intense day. All right, so moving on to some messages again on WhatsApp. Kidnapping in the north is an organized syndicate business that is paying so much. Lives do not matter there, and they trust me, they will still vote status quo on account of tribe, ethnicity, and religion. God help Nigeria. Emmanuel Omo from Edo State sent in that message. Emmanuel, thank you so much. Hello, good evening. Hello. All right, sorry, I don't understand what's happening to your line. Sorry, apologies for that. I don't understand what's happening to your line. All right, so the phone lines are still open. Is 0700 903 903 903. For those watching us from YouTube, just to let you know that you can call our WhatsApp line 0700 903 9039. The WhatsApp number is 0700 903 9039. I have about 5-10 minutes to wrap up, and I have some tips to bring you just before I wrap up, right? Let's see if I can quickly jump on this call. Hello, good evening. Ouch, I lost you. All right. Okay. Hello, good evening. Hello. All right. I lost that. Hello, good evening. Please help me turn off the volume on your radio sets, please. Thank you.
I'll put it off.
Thank you.
Put it off.
Thank you so much.
All right.
What's your name, sir?
Good evening, Abraham again from First Act.
Thank you. You're welcome. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. I like this topic you bring up again. You see, Boko Haram issue, it's not, how do I put it? It's not something so difficult to tackle. But this Nigerian army has been sabotaged. There are sneakies inside them. They go there today to kill them, know where the bandits are, to go and neutralize them. Before you know it, the bandits have laid ambush on them, they kill all of them. Somebody is feeding the Boko Haram information. They are giving them information. Somebody is supplying them weapons. Despite all these heads of state that have ruled this country, that are from the north, they open their eyes, they relax, and all these things are happening. I will not blame the Mr. President. I will always blame the chief of army staff. The Mr. President has funded them. They have bought sophisticated weapons, get fighters to cano this, cano that, and all what have you. But some people are making money from all this. Let's say the truth to ourselves. Evans was everywhere in Lagos, kidnapping, collecting ransom in dollars. One day, they track him down. So it's not difficult to track all these people down. But over there in the north, precious, their borders are porous every Friday. People trooping from Niger, trooping from another Chad, from other neighboring countries to say Salam Alaikum, Rankade every Friday. They trooping. They exchange things, and that's it. And this thing is not happening in the city; it's happening in the villages. So it is them, it is themselves. They are making money from it and all what have you. God bless you.
Thank you. God bless you too. All right, thank you for your thoughts and reaction. I see what's happening on the YouTube platform. I do appreciate you a whole lot. Thank you to everyone who's dropped their thoughts and reactions. So let's move quickly to a conversation that really did catch my attention. So today on the news, you hear that the WHO has said that cancer deaths in Africa generally may rise exponentially by 30%. That's what the WHO has said. And it's quite a scary conversation there. But let's see if I can take this call. I'll get back to that. If I can't, I'll move on. All right. So the World Health Organization, WHO, has projected that cancer death rates in Africa will rise exponentially over the next 20 years, exceeding the global average by 30% if urgent action is not taking. So what is this urgent action that we even ought to take that we are not taking? That's the big question. All right. Hello, good evening. Hello. Hello. Hello, good evening. All right, I can't hear you. I can't hear you at all. If you can hear me, please do well to call back. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, a very good evening. To you,
Is that Precious?
Yes, it is. Very well. Good evening and welcome.
My name is Kingsley. I'm calling from Turkey.
Kingsley, you're welcome. Very quickly. If you can, in 30 seconds, let's hear your reaction.
Yeah. Is this and that's the truth. If you can see what is happening to Afenifere, an old organization like Afenifere have been divided by the old people, by the old men that are not really ready to say the truth. If they can try to divide Afenifere, that means that nothing they cannot do. If you check APC, PDP, these are the same set of people. The same old people, they are dividing this country the same way. Check the head of APC, they are old liars. The same thing goes to PDP, they are old liars. Afenifere as an organization made up, there's no young man in Afenifere. If Afenifere himself and Fasharati, or what they call him, can come back to divide Afenifere. That's nothing they cannot do.
So, sir, please let's try to keep it civil and use good language. Let's mind our language, as a matter of fact.
That is one thing with Nigerians. That is one thing with Nigerians. This is the voice of the people, so you should allow the people to say.
Sir,
when you bring out an issue,
the station will be sanctioned. So it's not even me. It's the station that will be sanctioned. The station is being monitored. The station is being regulated.
Then it's high time Nigeria we should go on without station, without TV station, without radio station. Let's see how politicians will work. Let's see how politicians will work.
So are you saying that you can't actually air your thoughts without using abusive words or words that are not,
I'm not abusing anybody. I did not abuse anybody. I'm just telling you what is happening in the society. I'm just telling you what is happening. If you look at
it, to mind your language. That's all. Just use a language that is not hurtful. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay, sometimes, yeah, it's okay. But what I'm telling you is this. That's what I'm seeing in Nigeria. Because if this thing can be allowed for the youth to manage it, this thing will not come to this part. These people, like Pade Banjo would normally say, he said he's in his departure hall. He's in his departure moment. So all these people, Tinubu and all these people, they are in departure moment. They just want to scatter the country. That's all. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I do appreciate you calling us. Thank you so much. I noticed you've been trying to reach us, so that's why I had to give you that precedence. I had to give you the opportunity to reach us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. Let's see if we can take one more call. Then we quickly. Hello. Good evening.
Good evening.
Hello. Good evening. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from the UK.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Chris.
All right, Mr. Chris, you're welcome. If you can, in 60 seconds, please let me hear your thoughts.
All right, I will make it very short. But you see, I'm very sorry for the Nigerian people, so to speak, because I don't know what happened. People seem to be true, but everybody is scared. But it's understandable. I tell you, the government, this current government in Nigeria, led by whoever is it that calls himself or whatever, this is terrorist organization. But I feel have come like a sheep waiting to say it to a slaughterhouse. That is just the truth. The only solution, I tell you, you can take it to anywhere. You can buy whatever. There is some work. The only solution. The Yorubas from the Oduduwa, the Biafrans, and
I won't let you speak on secession. I can't let you speak on secession on a live radio, please. It will create a lot of disaster.
Speak about secession? Sorry, say again. Hello?
I said I won't let you speak about secession in a live radio. It's against the rule.
How is that? Let's proceed.
It's outside the guideline that the NBC have given to us. Remember that every station is being regulated by the government. So
because
I'm already losing. Apologies. Your lines are already breaking up, please. Thank you so much, sir. I do appreciate you. And this is where I'll call it a day. But let me quickly just, quickly wrap up that report I was going to read about cancer. So the global health body also expressed concern that Africa has only 3% of the world's cancer treatment facilities, with radiotherapy available in just 22 countries in sub-Saharan Africa, which contributes to poor survival rates. So meaning that WHO is saying that there's likelihood that more Africans will die between now and 20 years, from cancer-related ailment if the different African country leaders refuse to do something about their healthcare sector. So we need to work on our healthcare sector, and it is very important, scary, and urgent attention needs to be, premium attention more like needs to be put on in our health sector to ensure that happens. So that being said, just a little reminder of what you should be doing. If you smoke, please ensure that you stay out of tobacco. Very importantly, protect your skin from the sun and do not use bleaching agents. These are the things that could, risk factors for cancer. Eat healthy diets. Fruits and vegetables will always be your friend. So ensure that you keep at it. Maintain healthy weight, and of course be physically active. Ensure that you at least do a walk or a bit of an exercise at least 3 to 4 times a week or 2 to 3 times a week. Practice safe sex and avoid risky behavior. So don't do it's just a tip, not tip here. Get immunized from hepatitis B. So if you've not taken hepatitis B vaccine, your hepatitis vaccine, please ensure that you have the hepatitis vaccine. Thank you so much to everyone who's made it today, who kept it this appointment with me today. I do appreciate you. Thank you for your thoughts and your reactions. And to everyone on YouTube, I see you. We love you. I see all the buzzwords you guys are giving to me. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I raise the topics because I want you to converse on them. So I'm glad that they raise conversation and we are having the same conversation on all these topics. Remember that the evening rush with Precious happens every day, Monday through Friday. Comes your way Monday through Friday, 6:15 p.m. through to 9 p.m. We do communicate, look at things, critical issues that affect all of us, you and I. Tomorrow is another day with me. Stay tuned, Lagos. Thank you so much for being with me. My name is Precious Ini. Do have an amazing evening.